Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Esther, if you didn't know yet, and today I'm gonna talk about virginity again. So, my first virginity video I did 2.5 years ago, so it was called Being a Virgin in Your 20s. I will link it down below, and all the other videos I'm talking about now, so you can watch them and it's easy to find. Anyway, there I talked about being a virgin in your 20s. Then probably about like a year later, I did an update called something like Virginity Update Then versus Now, where I was still a virgin, but I was mostly discussing how I looked at virginity and sex when I was 16 compared to when I was 24. Now it's another year later, and I actually just got a question on Instagram, because they have that new Instagram questions function thing, which I'll link my Instagram down below as well. And someone actually asked, are you still a virgin? And then I realized I haven't updated you on that bit for a while. So I actually just rewatched that last video, which was, I uploaded about a year ago. So I figured I'll keep updating you again, because, you know, that was the whole point of it, because apparently there's people that can relate. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you an update, but to be honest, there's not that much to update on because I am still a virgin. But lately I've been wondering why. What's the reason? Because, as I said in the previous videos, it's not like I'm waiting to get married. It's not necessarily I'm waiting to be in a relationship. And it's not necessarily that I don't want to. And obviously, at some level, it's still always a choice. So it can be like, oh, I'm not a virgin by choice, because obviously it's still a choice, because, you know, could just match it with some rando on Tinder and get it over with. But don't want to do that. Yeah, so what is the reason? So obviously, one of the reasons, there's many reasons, there's not just one specific reason, but a reason, I haven't met the right guy. Somehow I'm very unlucky with, as you might be able to see in my storytime videos, that it's either I meet a guy that doesn't have time, that isn't interested, that just wants to hook up, that doesn't really care about me, or they like me and I don't like them that way. So there's a bit of an issue there. Also, it's a bit of a struggle to date when you're 25 without people expecting certain things from you. For example, I was talking to a friend about this, and I actually realized I'm 25 and I've never been alone in a room with a guy, ever. And then I was like, that is kind of weird, that is kind of strange, why is that? Obviously, you need to be alone in a room with a guy at some point for things to progress. But that hasn't happened. And obviously, that's me. That's not them, that's me. So I'm like, why? Why is that? And the other night I had these like really deep thoughts before going to sleep. And I realized it might be because of some past experiences. As I said in my previous video, like when I was in high school, I wasn't dating, I didn't really care. I was like planning on moving overseas, and that was my focus, and guys were not my focus. Then when I moved to Australia the first time, so I was 18, say 18 or 19, no 18. I was 18. And you know, some things happened where I guess boundaries were crossed. It wasn't like I was raped or anything. It was not that, but like it was in public. So, but you know, we went to a club, you know, and people were like touching me in a way that I did not want to, and I told them I did not want to, and they did it anyway. Basically, that's the short version of it. And now, like, I always kind of brush that off of like now, like for like years later I would like tell that story and kind of laugh about it, but now I'm like, maybe that had more of an impact than I thought it did. So, because I think the reason why I haven't been in a room with a guy by myself is because I guess I'm in a way scared of what he might do. I'm, I guess, worried that boundaries won't be respected. So I want to kind of build trust with someone and somewhat get to know someone before going there. And because I'm 25, there's like this certain expectation that you have all these experiences, and it's kind of an issue, like, when do you bring this up? Like like if you would go, obviously if I go on a date with someone that I don't know, my friends don't know, obviously I'm gonna go for a first date in public somewhere. Then would you go to someone's house for the second date? I don't, for the reasons I just said. But let's say theoretically, if I would, okay, then do you bring this stuff up? Like, it's only a second date. Like, it's a bit tricky. So that's something I am working on. Please let me know if there's other people that have the same issue, problem, not really even a problem, but you know, this same experience. Because I feel like that might be one of the issues. And at some point, you have to be alone with a person to, like, I guess, further build that trust and build a relationship. But somehow I can't put myself to do it. So that's something I am working on right now. First of all, I don't like guys coming over to my house until like a few dates in anyway, which I have never made it more than 2 days with anyone, probably because of this problem. But I'm just worried that there might be a psycho and I don't want them to know where I live. So that is one of the things as well. Because, you know, if you saw my first kiss story, which I will also link below, the guy after the second date did turn out to be possibly a little bit psycho, and he knew where I lived. So that's an issue. Anyway, so yeah, so yes, I am still dating. Yes, I will be uploading some more crazy story time videos because some crazy shit happens, because they seem to happen to me. But yeah, so I think one of my issues that I need to get over is I need to realize in my head, not all guys lie like that. Problem is, most guys I've met, they are like that. So I need to meet a guy that's not like that. And I guess somehow I need to be more open about it. But it's just like, it's just so tricky. Like, when do you bring that up? Because pretty much every guy I did tell, they didn't expect it. Like, they just expect you to have had sex when you're 25. And then it's like, when do you bring that up in a conversation? Like, it's not like it just pops up, and if it does pop up before you even met the guy, then I'm already like, if they bring up sex before they ever even met me, then I'm already not interested. So, you know, it's so tricky. It's so tricky. So, and it's like, you know, we can talk to my friends about it, but they don't really get it because they don't have that same experience as I do. So I know there's a lot of people that were watching the last videos that had similar experiences. So if you are, and if you do want someone to talk to, or if you feel like, you know, your friends don't understand, please leave a comment or send me a message or follow me on Instagram and DM me there. But please, let's have a conversation about this down below. Also, all the guys that are watching, because I know there are guys watching, because they've messaged me before that were in the same situation, please also leave your comment below, or even if you're not a virgin, and just discuss like your perspective on this down below, because I'm very curious how other people feel about this. But yeah, so yes, I am still a virgin, and other than that, my opinion compared to the last video hasn't really changed that much. Although I am more looking for a relationship right now. I still agree with that I don't necessarily have to be in a relationship with someone to have sex with them, but I need to build that trust, and that's not just like, that's not gonna happen in just like 1 or 2 dates, or like meeting them once or twice. Like, yeah, so you know, it takes me a while to build trust with someone, just with anyone, not just guys. Like, it's just like with friends as well, like it takes me a while to like really open up to someone and like being able to like, you know, tell them my deepest secrets. But I'm getting better at that. Yeah, so I think actually the most important things are trust and respect. Those are the two main things, I guess, that I'm looking for. If you want any more, if you want me to answer any more specific questions, let me know. I might do some kind of Q&A or something at some point about this, because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it. And then, because, you know, if you look on YouTube and you try and find people in the same situation, it's usually very religious people that are consciously waiting for marriage. And that's not the case. And it's like, it's different. So, yeah, so if you have any further questions, please leave them down below. If you like this video and you want to keep updated, please subscribe. If you haven't yet, follow me on Instagram. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!